How was your day? How have you been? Welcome to my channel. I'm your friend. I'm Nurse Polusho. I'm a registered nurse with over 20 years experience as a nurse, and I have passion for taking people, teaching people on health, and of course relationships, right? And if you go through my page, you will see uh, some of the things that I do, not limited to those things anyway. So, I think 2 days ago when we met on the live program, we talked about, I intimated you with a new award that I got, talking about the International Daisy Award in conjunction with North American Nurses of Nigeria. And it's been a long and rough and tough journey. So, but tonight, I really want us to, somebody asked a question, like a younger friend who is trying to, settle down in relationship. And the question was, what men do when they are not interested in you? So she's trying to like figure out all the things the current guy is doing, and something that is making her to look like somebody desperate is that in this part of the world we take early marriage seriously. We push people at times to their limits, even more than their limits. That when it comes to relationship, they start asking when, where, how. You understand? We make people that are married feel, less important. Whereas those people in marriage, they are going through hell. Some are even planning a way of escape. But the fear of unknown, the fear of what will people stay? How will I start over? Who will accept me with kids or probably my age or something? That's why some people are in that marriage. But most times we make people that are not married, we make them feel awful about themselves. So most of the time, you see, when you are a girl or you are a lady and you are or a woman and you are on the other side of 30, especially in Africa. Hello, you're welcome. Daily vlog. Especially in Africa, we make you feel terrible. You are welcome. Good evening. They make the single ladies in 30s to feel single. I remember when I was over 30, I was not married. If you go to any family party, they will be asking questions. When? What are you doing? You see that they are not coming. You see that you are rejecting them and all that. So I have this younger friend who sent a message to me yesterday and said, how will she know if you're welcome? Filippo, welcome. Daily vlog, welcome. How will she know if a man is not interested in her? Because she has a relationship, like she's 33 going to 34 before the end of this year, and she has a relationship that has been on for like 2 years, and this guy has not proposed once. So she's becoming maybe desperate or tired. I don't understand. You understand? So she put it to me yesterday. How will she know if this man is not interested or is no longer interested? Maybe he was interested in the relationship at a particular point in time. Thank you, love you too. Yeah. So maybe the guy was interested in the relationship at a particular point in time. He's no longer interested now. That I should let her know. So I gave her a lot of points. We spoke for more than an hour yesterday, and I said, okay, since I was coming on live this evening, we try and we do some things about what do men, how do they behave? What are the red flags to see? And it can be applicable to female too. But we're going to be talking about the female tomorrow and how do females do? What are the traits when they are no longer interested in you, or when they are not interested at all from the beginning? You understand? So I'm talking about that. For somebody to be in a relationship with you for 2 years, not that you are both in the university, you are both working class, you have your own apartment, you have good jobs, you have a car, you understand, and you are going into relationship for 2 years. That's why some people in abroad, it is easy for them because there are a lot of talks about marriage, talks about the finances, the prenuptials. But in Africa, most of us just see, I see you, I love you. All we know about in Africa is, I see you, I love you, and the next thing is marriage. The things, the core things that we are supposed to actually talk about before marriage, you understand? Most of the time when we just go into relationship and start having sex with each other, all those things, we just keep them. Because when you have sex with someone, there are some hormones like the endomorphins, the cortisols, they are just like they are sex hormones. They make you start, continue to have interest in a sexual partner. So that's at times you becomes confused. You don't even know whether it's sex that you are interested in with them. Maybe you have good sexual chemistry, or is the relationship, the sex at that time mask problems. The problems that you are supposed to see, like a guy that I was dating several years back, before we say something, the guy will slap me. But because I enjoyed good sex with him, I couldn't, make decisions to leave the marriage, to leave the relationship, not even marriage. I was like, maybe when the guy beats me, anytime he hits me, he apologizes. But I was only interested in the good sex that we were having. So sex marks problem, and there will be a lot of baggages and things underneath that you might not be able to, trash if you have started involving or engaging yourself in sex. You understand? So it is very, very vital before you start having sex, except from beginning, the agreement is that we want to just have fun. This is just fun. Daily vlogs. I want to talk about. I want to talk about what the traits that you will see when men are not interested. When men are not interested, how do they do? How do they behave? What are the traits that will make you to know that, oh, I don't want to waste my time, especially when you are on the other side of 30, or you are 40, and there is pressure on you, or you are desperate, so to say, for relationship, right? So that is one thing. All right, thank you. That is one thing. So we just want to, briefly discuss what it is all about when we're talking about the traits, the sign, what men do when they are not interested in you. So the first thing that men do is what we call limited communication. And we're talking about limited communication. I can't imagine myself with this day of internet. You have WhatsApp, you have Instagram, you have YouTube, you have a whole lot of ways. FaceTime, Snapchat, WhatsApp, and all that you can communicate with somebody, or text message, ordinary text message, or WhatsApp that is even cheaper. And I'll be in a relationship with you, and there won't be communication throughout a day. If you are going to work in the morning, you are in love with somebody, they should be able to say hello before they get to the office. Even if they are waking up, or maybe inside the vehicle, or immediately they get to the office, because before they get busy. And you are in a relationship, nobody is calling you. Like I had a friend those days, she was married, the husband stays in another state, and she stays in another state, and she will gather all her off days and go visit the husband. And immediately she leaves that state to the state that she resides, where she works. The husband will not call her once that, have you gotten to Lagos? How was the journey? And that's Monday, on a Monday morning. If this lady does not call the man on like Thursday till like Thursday, Friday, the man will not bother to call. And the marriage eventually broke up because the man never had interest in her. You understand? So if there is limited communication, it shows that that person you are in relationship with is not interested in you. I can't be a woman or a man in relationship and it is every day that I'll be the for only person calling, only person asking you, have you eaten? Only person asking you, how was your night? Only person was asking you, how was the office today? Like 3 times, like for crying out loud. And their signals is a red flag for me to know that, oh my God, this guy or this lady is not interested in me. So maybe it might be a time to unburden yourself and loosen up and get out of that fucking relationship. You understand? If there's no communication, you should know that the man is not interested in you, because if they are interested, you don't need to push a man. You don't need to ask, are you not going to call me? And is he not going to, they will naturally call. Love, you can't hide love. You understand? Even when it feels good, like you're hiding it, there's a space in your heart that is telling you, no, I'm not hideable. It will be showing. You understand? So apart from that, if there is lack of engagement, like I call a man and I'm asking, like trying to, prolong this conversation, and the guy is trying to, like, no, just not engaging. You are just the monosyllable statement. How are you? Fine. Have you eaten? Yes. How was today? Good. How was work? You understand? Something like that. You should know that this guy is tired of you, and it is best for you to leave before you are shown the way out. And apart from that, if this guy is always for me busy, oh, I'm busy, I've been so busy, it is work, it is, no matter, even the president of a nation, as busy as they are, we all know that they are busy, but they still create time for the people that they love. Do you understand? They create time for people that they love. They won't say, oh, I'm busy, I'm busy, I'm busy. They won't have time for their wife. They won't have time for their, some of them still keep girlfriend that they have time for. So you're not even a CEO. Maybe you are working for someone and you have your time. At least maybe you are waking up, you leave home like 5:30 before you get to the office 7:30 or thereabout. And you cannot say hello to somebody you are in love with, a relationship. That one is one of the red flags that you better don't get unnecessarily desperate and move out of the relationship. If there are no future plans together, this guy is planning and is not involving you, like he wants to get a new apartment, you are not part of the plan. This guy is trying to, maybe travel out, and there's nothing, adding you to the plan. You should know that this one, you have to think twice before you do something and start, relying or keep trusting and that kind of a person. They don't share personal information. You have a relationship, the person don't share personal information. It's just, the ordinary things, like you have a relationship, there's no personal information. It's only, you can talk about politics, you want to talk about football, just things that are off the radar of your relationship. It's a red flag that this guy is not interested in you. So if you are over 30, don't keep wasting your time. Even if you are still over 20, maybe you are the other side of 20. You understand? Most of the time when we are still young, or the youthful exuberances and the so-called love might not allow us to see realities of what a standard relationship or a good relationship should be. You understand? So, but when we start getting older, the other side of 30, you begin to see things in good light, that like, I can't be in a relationship and I'm 35 and somebody is beating me and cannot introduce me to their friends or their family, and they're not discussing future with me. I should be able to know, if I'm over 30, that this is a no-go relationship. You understand? This is a no-go relationship. But if I'm still 20, in my 20s, especially late 20s, I have, at times in 20s, we have several alternatives. We have several alternatives that you just feel I can still waste time. But when you are over 30 as a lady, don't waste it. Apart from that, this guy does not introduce you to the family and friends. You understand? Yeah, so he's just a friend. You know, that's the way they will just say it. I've been in that kind of relationship before. That person will just say, "What? Who is this?" Just a friend. Just a friend. You know, like a random friend. While I was thinking we had something. You understand? I was thinking we had something, and I was wrong at the end of the day. Apart from that, if the guy mentions other women in your presence, it's a red flag. Just say, I'm going to see a lady, I have a friend I want to go and visit. You should know that that kind of relationship is not something that you now carry mat or umbrella, an umbrella and the mattress and be staying that you have a relationship. Because when we get over 30 as ladies, we get more desperate. Most of the time we are ready to we are usually ready to settle for the less. You understand? And men too, they know, because they know that age is catching in on you. There is pressure, maybe probably from the family, your peer group, or your friend or something. So they want to catch in on that. So I've seen men that like carrying all those over 30, just using them, and because they know that they are desperate. So if you're over 30, some are just 33, 35 these days, and they're already entering menopause. Though marriage is not the ultimate, but you have planned for it and you think you can have one or two babies, you understand, because of future, you don't need to waste your time on a man. There are different ways though that we can get babies apart from being pregnant these days. You understand? But those are not cheap and they are not certain. Like I know somebody that has done IVF like 3, 4, 5 times. That's over 20 million. They have not still gotten it right. They're just planning to go for surrogacy now. So it is not just for the salary, you come on salary and you understand? So when you are over 30, don't waste your time with a man that cannot introduce you to family. They have family parties, he's telling you should not bother to come. Maybe perhaps he has somebody that is taking there. Why will I continue? You can't show me off to people and I say we are in a relationship. Oh, possible. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. It's better I look for somebody that values me. And when you involve yourself long, you stay long in such a relationship, what do? You are losing gradually your self-esteem and self-worth and value. You see yourself. I've been there. I've been there that I felt, oh, this relationship, if I leave this relationship, I go die. And the guy was violent. I was still there, was waiting, hoping that it was going to change. You understand? And age was going, catching in on me. I was still stupidly and sheepishly staying in that relationship. You understand? Despite the violence, and I had a lot of marks all over from his boxing action. You understand? Or wrestling, anyone he wants, because he was tall, I was just small then, size 10. You understand? So over 30, some people now 30 something, they are entering something we call primary ovarian insufficiency, whereby people that have not gotten to menopausal age are actually entering menopause. Like in the last 3 years, I've met people plenty like that. Thank God for Oyinbo treatment that we've been able to use one or two things to manage them. So, like there's a proverb in my own place that they used to say that the night of women, they take. You understand that? That before you know, a man can still impregnate a woman at the age of 70. Whereas a woman, 40 something, gone, even 30 something, you find it difficult, very, very difficult to even conceive, even with a regular menstruation. You understand? With a regular menstruation. Don't let just any man. I've seen some people that people say, they are very ugly. And they still got their own spec. They got somebody that was for them, the person loved them like mad, that you be thinking, is this one juju? So you just see yourself as unique, see yourself as the best, see yourself as there is a man or a woman out there for me. So don't keep staying in that toxic relationship. We have a lot of toxic relationship now, especially when you are over 30, 40 something. Toxic relationship. And that's why some people, if they are desperate and they could not wait, they'll just decide, let me just settle as number two wife, number three, or thereabouts, and they will just to live their life and have one or two kids. You understand? So a man cannot introduce you to the family or friends, or you and their circle is only calling you just ordinary friend. Yeah, it is time to just detach yourself, detach yourself, and prepare your mind for someone that will love you for who you are, not somebody that you'll be managing. All those things that we did when we were younger, if I look back, I would like, if it is possible for me to just turn the hand of the clock back to like 15, 20 years of my life, I would have done a lot of things a lot of good things that I did stupidly. You understand? If there's limited communication, this guy know they call now, you they call now, use your credit in the morning, have you woken up, how was your night? Now you is going to work, have you gotten to work, have you left home? Now you, how is work around 12 o'clock, have you eaten your lunch? Now you, it has closed, have you closed? Now still you, yeah, around 7 o'clock you don't reach house. Now you, around 9 o'clock you don't dey bed. Now you, what are you doing? The guy cannot even reciprocate all those things once a day. Like, okay, let's say he wakes up 5, he cannot greet you, good morning, how was your night? In the vehicle, he did not say that. When he gets to work, he makes me to say, honey, please, I'm at work, I might be busy, how are you, how was your day? Things like that. Maybe in the evening now you can't return, he should be able to do the next one. When me I was single, because I don't see, they don't show me well. So by the time I was now hard, you understand? You no call me, I no call you, ni tit for tat, na how they do. You understand? Tit for tat, if you go work, you go work. And I stopped having sexual relationship, because when you keep having sex with someone, except you want to be in a sexual relationship, just how do I put it now? We agree, you understand? Mutual, let's just be having sex, fine. But if you want to go into a relationship with somebody that you are married to, and you have started having sex as early as many times as many as sex marks problem, because there are hormones like oxytocin, the endomorphins, the cortisol. They are hormones of happiness, hormone of sex. They are released especially when we reach orgasm, when we are having sex, both female and male. And these hormones are the one that keeps binding us and connecting us mutually and with intimacy to our own. Maybe you are married, your marital partner, but as a single person, you are just having sex without no definition of this relationship. Chineke live. Those mistakes that we made when we were young, I think these Gen Zs, they should not make it. Though most of them look as if they are smart, but they don't even know much. They are just saying Gen Z. They don't even know the meaning of the Gen Z they claim they are. You understand? Because experience is the teacher. Experience is the best. You can't wish experience away. If I'm 1 year older than you are, you can't say I don't have experience of life than you. But it might be in different, forms, in various forms. So sex will not allow me, like I was in a relationship, the guy used to hit me, violent gone you. No be say marriage, you just boyfriend, girlfriend, but because we were having sex and it was good on bed, that was my focus. Other things I was just saying kumata. When he was eating kumata, kumata, kumata. Thank God the mother is the one that even scattered that separated us. That say I'm a spirit, I'm not banji, I'm a Mary, that this and that. I want to cage his son. Thank God. I was crying, God, my own don't finish, oh, this one don't finish me, oh. After like 7, 6 years of relationship, I cannot allow my daughter or my son to be in 6, 7 years relationship. For what now? Are we doing this, Rini, that we are planning? Of 1 year history, second year history, third year history. Remember, oh, I cannot, what I went through, no, except the child come dey do stubbornness, say they no wan give my advice, gree my advice, then go see am. Those experience na I go tell them. So that is why when you get into a relationship, before they start before you start opening up, especially sexually, when they use you and dump you, there should be communication, there should be agreement. Like in the Western world, they have prenuptials. What is this relationship all about? From the beginning, day one, you know. You understand? Okay, do we want to have children in this relationship? Yes. How many? Two is written down. Okay, our house, who pays what? It's part of the discussion. Okay, the children, when they come, the school fees, what kind of school? Is it public school or government school? We write it down. The house rent, how do we you understand? They have a whole lot of things. When they now get there, it does not mean there's something we call ideal behavior and behavioral pattern. The ideal behavior is for you to keep to the latter, the agreement that we have, the point that we have, the salient point that we have agreed on before we got married. But that does not mean there might not be deviations. There might be deviation that we can't trash it. You understand? This was what we agreed. We agreed, okay, for school fees, 70-30. Now, maybe as a woman, I'm an IT or a nurse abroad, and I'm now collecting thousands of dollars. That is more than you. Then we can go back to the table and just say, okay, let's go back. Since we said it was going to be 70-30, but you can see my paycheck is not up to yours. What do we do? Then we go back to the round table. But in Nigeria, immediately I see you, a boy see girl, a man see woman, the next thing is I want to marry you. They just start engaging. All those people that they are doing, you see them on internet, that they are doing engagement, they have not discussed anything about the future. Most of them just, I want to marry you. Will you work? Will you allow me to do my career, to practice what I learned from my parents taught me, maybe as a nurse? Will you allow me to practice my nurse because I'll be doing nights? No, they won't talk about that. How many children? Your in-laws, are we going to be allowing them? My parents, how are we going to be allowing family distractions? Are they going to be there? Nothing. The religion, you are a Muslim, I'm a Christian, we want to marry. What happens to the kids thereafter? Don't just say, it's love, the guy loved me. Which love? Love that can fail at any fucking time. So people say love, no, they die. Love, they die, where? You understand? When there are some relationship that you just see and you look at them, say, this one cannot, no, I cannot even marry. After they have had sex several, countless times. You understand? And they will just say another person. Even on the day of your wedding, you as a boy, as a man, you might see a lady that say, this girl is fine, assuming she's the one I met. You as a girl or as a woman, on the day of your wedding, the same thing can still happen. And you say, if I knew, assuming I have met this girl before. You understand? And apart from that, if you have a guy that is not interested in your progress, in your plans, you understand? Like you want to start telling him how the school runs or how your job went, and the guy is not ready, he's not listening, he's not into you. You know when somebody is not into you. Even our children, you're talking to them at home, all this one, you see if they are into you, you can read body language. If they are not into you, there is no how you will know. You will know that these children, they are not into me, or they just want me to carry my wahala and carry me. At times, if a guy tells you, I'm not ready for a relationship now, but he has come to meet you, approach you, but he's ready to sleep with you. He's ready to sleep as many times, do different style, but he will tell you that he's not interested, he's not yet interested in a steady relationship. Then tell me that you want to use me without, messing me around. Tell me. If it's good, it's okay by me. Why not? If not okay, don't waste my fucking time. So those are some of the signs that we should see and know when it comes to relationship. You should be careful in order not to waste your precious time. And I want you to know, if there is no future, no, the guy is not planning future with you. He's just there. He's planning his own thing, you know, just one way. You are just going. He's just going without carrying you along. Is one of the red flags. And if he's not jealous, whether you are talking to other men or he see you with another other man, he doesn't care. He's not possessive. It does not matter to him. Waiting there is no big deal. You should know there is something wrong with that. Anybody that you are in relationship with, either a man or a woman, that cannot introduce you to friends and family, is a red flag. They are not proud of you. They are not proud of you. When you see somebody that is interested in you, even you want to start hiding, they are ready to, take you. They want people to see this is who I'm in a relationship with. They see you, not somebody that will just say, she's just a friend, oh, she's a friend, oh. Or they will say you are a friend with benefits. You understand? Just having sex. You understand? But there should be an agreement. There should be a discussion prior to the time you start opening up your body. And some of them, I had a younger girl, a younger friend that was on the big side, and a guy was introduced to her, or they were introduced themselves. And the first date that they had, the guy just told her, baby girl, and I just want to tell you that you should go and trim down, and like you are now. I think you should be size 16. I want you to get to like size 12 before I can get along with you. And the girl told me, because I was eager, what was the outcome of the date? And she told me, and I told her properly that that guy is a no-go area. Now, if you trim down from size 12, so from size 16 thereabout to 12, you are good, yeah? Then you get married and start having babies. Hormones of pregnancy and all that, post baby body, can make a woman bloat up, and you can even get bigger. So a man that saw you the very first time, that is not interested in your body, that asks you to go and trim down, and want to go and trim down from 16 to 12, then later when you get married and you start having babies, what happens? So that one, the guy is not interested from the onset. He's telling you stylishly, so don't waste your time. And I told her, about 6 months or thereabout, be a year, she got another man that wanted that specification. Maybe within 6 months, they were married. So we should not let desperation, you understand, or lack of self-worth, a bit low self-esteem, let it push us just to continue to stay in a toxic relationship. A relationship that is a man that is only interested in going between your pants. And immediately you leave his home, you go for 3, 4, 5 days, he will not call you back. That, how are you doing? How are you coping? Have you gotten home? Or how are you doing? You shouldn't be, the communication in relationship should not be one-sided. No. Even in the marital relation, there should be continuous communication. You do this, you do that. If the communication breaks down, the marriage is as good as gone. It's as good as gone. So there shouldn't be limited communication if you are in a relationship. So especially when you are over 30, you are over 40, and you are becoming desperate, or there's pressure from families and friends, it's not the time to waste your time. I can't have a child or a sister that is 35, and I want them to come and do courtship for 5 years. Even church go, they will tell you, for the ones that are Christians, that we don't want you to have sex before marriage, right? Maximum of 6 months, 1 year. Well, what are we cutting? Most of these things, the person I dated for 6 years, that was a violent tiger, or conga, that used to beat me to a pulp. You understand? We were in that relationship for 6 years. I did not know him. Didn't know him. I did not, for 6 years. Eventually we break up. After the separation, I went to my own. I said, okay, let me do something beautiful and meaningful with my life. I went back to school of nursing. Getting to school of nursing after finishing, I got this person. We met September, September ending. By February, I was pregnant. I mean, in March. By February, I was pregnant. We did introduction. By April, we don't do wedding. By the time I was saying September, 1 year anniversary of our meeting, I had a baby boy on that date, gongo. As God will have it, that date, gongo, that we met was the day I had my first baby. So the relationship was not up to September to April. That's about 7 months that we were married. And I'm still in that marriage. My children have gone to university. Some are about to enter. And I'm still there. And I wasted my years. I had abortions for this person, beat me up, spent my money on him and his family. For 6 years, I did not know him. I was just in a relationship because of sex. Because of sex, I was thinking, if this guy does not, if this guy stops seeing, if I stop seeing this guy and there is no sex, what man will I see that will give him? Because I was not a double dater. I don't do like this. I'm going out with him 6 years. I was just there like stupid woman because I felt I was in love. So I was like, which other guy can give me good sex like this? Eventually, there plenty. It was after I left him, I was able to explore my life, and I did all the things that I'm supposed to do as a young adult that I didn't have time to do because it captured me. I now started having it. So you are beautiful, you are important, you are unique, you're special. So if you have feeling of self-worth, I had when I left my relationship of 6 years where I was bastardized emotionally, I was damaged physically, I was damaged, even spiritually, everything. When I left that relationship, I was like, there was no man that was going to accept me because of the way my looks go. That was what I felt. But immediately I brushed up myself. I got to the school of nursing. I started seeing different men that were even more better in all ramifications of life than him. Because I never gave up. I never gave up. And I kept moving. And I kept moving. You can do it if you want to do it. If you can do it. You can do it. We all crave to be accepted. We all crave to be loved. We all crave for acceptance and all that. But when you are craving for acceptance and somebody is pushing you away and rubbing it in your face as if you are not worth, then take a take a walk. Take a walk. You might not be in the right place at the end of the day. Because it happened to me. I was thinking, oh, this guy is the only guy. You There's no other guy in this whole Nigeria, or especially Lagos. So I cannot get another person. Who told me that? It wasn't like that. Today, I'm happy. I'm better. And even things that I'm doing, if I had gone with him, he wouldn't have allowed me to do most of those things that I'm doing right now. It would have killed most of my dreams because he was a violent man. Is he a violent man that you tell that you have a dream, you have a passion for something and under his roof and you want to do it? Oh, it's not possible. So you are loved, you're beautiful. Remember, it is always good to accept yourself first. When you accept yourself first, it's easy for you for others to accept you. But when you don't accept yourself and you don't even understand yourself, how will people accept you and understand you? When you have one of the red flag is also when this guy is criticizing you, not only your body, criticizing you negatively. There are criticisms that are positive and negative criticism. He's criticizing you negatively. He's not a good person. It's a red flag. He's not interested. Or he's comparing you with the girl that he has had until some time ago, and the guy doesn't used to have sex like this. The girl is like that, and the guy is comparing you to a lady that he has dated in the past. He's not interested in that goddamn relationship. It is better take an honorable walk. Just leave. Leave. That's just it. You're beautiful. You're special. If I can go through some things in life when it comes to relationship after 6 years of being bastardized, being damaged both emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, and all that, and I was still able to get somebody to love me for who I am, somebody that supports my dreams, supports my passion, follows me everywhere I go, my cheerleader. You can get that too. And I was 37 when I got married. I was 37. So it is not about age, it is about your peace of mind. If you give room to people judging you, or you accept their disrespect when it comes to your relationship, it is your life. I can't come to a family party and people start asking, when are you going to marry? Are you not going to marry? Your mates are getting married. Some of those people push us to make wrong decision, push us to get the wrong guys. You understand? And when you get it and the problem start, now them go still dey make jest of you. Say, she don't go the marriage now, she don't come back to papa house. So let's just, marriage is not the only success in life. It's a besieged castle. A besieged castle is like people inside the marriage are tired. Some of us, we want to get out. We want to explore. We want to do fresh and new things. You feel like times like I'm married. At times I feel like I should just go back like 215, 20 something years when I was maybe 23, 25, so I'll be able to explore, you understand, go to parties when I see this young girls. It's like that. It's a business castle. We inside, we are trying to rush her because some of us are feeling the heat more than the others. Then people outside, people are pushing them, go into marriage. Marriage is the ultimate. Marriage is the best. Who is deceiving you? Your peace of mind matters. Is it good to get married in 56 days? I have a 56 days marriage that has broken up. I have that last year, I had 6 month marriage that broken up. For they just say, what is the problem? Irreconcilable differences. And these weddings that they did, some their hall that they use last one is 10 million, 15 million. The decoration gbogbo 10 million, another one. The caterer and the gbogbo 50 million, another money. Photographer, cake, before you know, millions has gone into the wedding. Wedding is don't daru. Me, my own wedding, I just did the registry now. After registry, we didn't even go to church because belle don't enter. Because I cannot come and kill myself after 6 years of a toxic and violent relationship. The woman, the parents, the mother of the guy was toxic. The two siblings were toxic. The the mother's sibling, though, mother sibling, wife wey never come on her house and never ask or hand dey marry, they were toxic. They were toxic. I was in that relationship for 6 years. Oh, it is not that I came out and say, thank God I did not eventually stay. I would have left long ago, but my life would have scattered. My emotion, my mental health, my physical, and maybe today I wouldn't even be a nurse because it was when I left that relationship. My father just told me, "Thank God for this deliverance." It's deliverance, so you might not know. Oh yeah, Alele, will you go to school of nursing? I didn't even say no. Nursing, that my father was a nurse, so I should come and do nursing in 80 something. When I finished school start in 87, 86, 87, I say, I don't want to touch blood, or I cannot be a nurse. I can't be carrying poo and be doing wound dressing. Immediately this man, the useless relationship left. I shall pick my this thing, and I was 30 that I started school of nursing after that relation, because I was in relationship for like 6 years. And marriage, go say tomorrow. The mother will say tomorrow. Now the mother, they decide everything. Na mother, my mommy say, Still, I was stupid and I was stuck in that relationship, and I could not even get home to take my parents. They would just say, I say everything. Well, okay, you understand. Then thank God at 30, I went to school of nursing. I was determined to make something out of my life, and I dropped all those love. I started carrying married men. I wasn't even interested. I was no longer interested in young guys that time. Younger guys, for what now? I was in school of nursing. Money though, I need more. I needed money. So wetin can concern me? Concern young boys. I profess love. I wasn't interested. So I was interested in what will I do with my life. I was focused. I was determined. And exactly that was what I did. And 3 years down the lane, I finished School of Nursing and I got my husband. Somebody might say it was late. Who told you? They don't they for marriage, they don't they carry wetin dem dey call am. I know somebody that got married at 25 as a virgin. She does not even use a ring, no makeup, nothing, nothing. She's close to 70. She doesn't have babies. And she was a virgin when she got married. Some of us has gone to do prostitution. Some that are not even licensed prostitution. We had several boyfriends, several abortions, and we still got married. Sharp, sharp, belle don't come. So it is not about how early you got married, you are getting married. It's not about the fun fair, the big party that will make the marriage last. It's your mindset and the mindset of the person you are in relationship with. It is. It is. I don't go to parties. I don't pass my boundary. If they carry cloth to come, it's more than 3,000. But I don't go buy. If you like, will abuse me. Now you sabi, I have my children that I'm training. Life is not competition. So they don't say my mates are getting married. They can get your mates can get married at 25. By 30, they are out of that marriage. You can get married at 30 and you are still there to 70 years of age. So life is not about competition. There are deep behaviors and there are behavioral patterns. There are deep behavior, okay, you are in that marriage. The husband is supposed to take care of you. Is it like that in this Gen Z generation? Even the older generation, we women, we have failed our girl child because we did not train most of our men very well. They are toxic. They see themselves as oga, especially black men, Nigerian men. They can't help you to with the household chores, most of them. They can't help you to tend that baby. Even baby, they carry baby is carry, I can't shouting, come and carry your baby, oh, as if you brought it from their home. Now we women don't spoil them. When their girl were in the kitchen, they have your elder sisters, younger sister, we left them in the sitting room watching TV with daddy. And they see themselves as oga. When they now eventually marry, they are damaged. There are a lot of damaged men around. I'm not saying women don't have their own, but we're talking about men right now. So there are a lot of damaged men, and most of the women, most of the mothers are now looking for good ladies and good women to fix the damaged children that they raised badly. No, it's not supposed to be like that. So don't be a victim of damaged men. If you see one, you have the signs, all these signs we've talked about, and several other ones that you see that I might not see. Run, take a break. Your mental health, you need your sanity to pull through. You want to go to school, you need your sanity. You want to do business, you need your sanity. You want to remain at your job, you need sanity. You want to be in a relationship, you need sanity. When you now meet a damaged man that is already damaging you, what remains of you? You are left in low self-esteem, low self-worth, and low self-balance. Some can end up getting to psychiatry hospital. They break down mentally. If you get to psychiatry hospital, you see like 80% of people there are women. The remaining 20% are men. And you hear stories like, I trained him in school. And stories like, he promised me marriage. When you get to the male side, it's either they do drug or they do business that failed. That's why they've broken down and they are in psychiatry. So women, you need your mental health. You need your sanity to be able to pull through any relationship. So if you are in a relationship with a damaged man, a man that is how do I put it? A man that sees himself as the all in all, a man that keeps disrespecting you, a man that keeps attacking you, maybe emotionally, attacking you physically, attacking you, or emotional abuse, financial abuse is there. I know someone that has been in a relationship for 4 or 5 years. Common pants, the man never buy for him once. Pants. Common pants, the man has not bought for her. And she was in that relationship. And she was there. I told her, she said, I will leave, I will leave, I will leave. Small time now, she stopped picking my call. By the time I go here, this guy has taken their end to the altar and they have gotten married. So she's in for life. That's a damaged man. He has been damaged. So women should not be the dumping ground for damaged men. They should not. Hi, Mr. Kitola. Good evening. Welcome. Thank you for joining. So a man that cannot help you in the kitchen, a man that cannot help you carry baby, a man that cannot feed your baby, change diapers and all that, is they will criticize you from now to tomorrow. And at times they can even make somebody wrong mental. You understand? You need certainty to pull through life. So don't keep putting yourself down because at the end of the day, people will say, I'm not married. Let me just enter this relationship. If you think it's good for you, I can't live your life for you. You know what is good for you. But when you are choosing, choose a good woman for your unborn children. Choose a good man for your unborn children. And choose a good woman and a good man for your own mental health wellness. You understand? Your emotional health and mental health. In fact, I can say is the physical health is there, but is the most important test. If there's English like that. So take care of yourself. You are the best, and see you in the next live or the next video. Bye bye.